Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. Madrid makes official approach for Man City's Rodri. Welcome to this channel. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name and hope you guys are really having pure fun wherever you are watching us from. Alejandro Balde has gone ahead and obviously spoke about his links out of Real Madrid, and this is what we do onto this channel. And go ahead and obviously subscribe, because we are left with just 34 subscribers to clinch 29,700 subscribers. So please, we are onto that urge to see to it that we hit that milestone in there for you. So let's obviously break this down into the story that is really trending. Marca yesterday went ahead to let us know that Real Madrid have now accepted that signing Rodri is very important. Now, I was really very, very shocked to hear that Mourinho never wanted Rodri. I think it was a moment that they needed to obviously see to it that they calm everything down. You understand? But after the World Cup, we all saw to it that Real Madrid were in need of this player. And finally, they've gone ahead, obviously come up and speak out that they indeed wanted to sign the player known as Rodri into the mix. So, Rodri is a must-have, because in every team in the world, I tell you, no team in the world can't have Rodri and not start him. Every team with a Rodri kind of player, they have to obviously come in through and see to it that he does the needful. Now, Real Madrid, after accepting that Rodri is a must-have, guess what they've gone ahead to do? They've gone ahead to obviously do the following. Real Madrid have approached Man City for Rodri for the first time. Negotiations have started with verbal discussions between clubs. Florentino Perez has given approval to the deal after doors closed for months. Real Madrid indicate they are ready to spend over 50 million euros for Rodri. Now, Real Madrid is coming in through to say to it that they need to fill that vacuum. Because I tell you, if a player like Rodri is left with just 1 year on his contract, those are situations that obviously happen once in a lifetime, because a player like that will always be given a contract, will always extend his contract when he's left with like 2 or 3 years. We want to eat that Rodri was given this contract last season and he was like, I'm not obviously going to be renewing my contract. And I think the only thing that was keeping him at Real Madrid was all about Pep Guardiola. And the moment Pep Guardiola came out and indicated that he's leaving the side of Man City, then he said, I'm also leaving this team. And that is what Rodri said. So, Real Madrid, they know to eat that. You can have Rodri to play for you for the next 4 seasons, and he's the best CDM in the world. You understand? So they're like, we have to go in for him. And whoever is obviously going to be facing Real Madrid next season or this coming season, you obviously have to tighten your boots, because they are having Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Diomane, Cucurella, Denzel Dumfries, and Konate as 6 players so far signed. But their appetite for getting in more is still high. You understand? Their appetite is still high to see to it that all goes on well as to their plan. So, Rodri getting into Madrid is a very big plus. That is it. And Man City are also working to see to it that they get in the replacement of Rodri. And that's why they are talking to Ayub Bouwadi. You understand? So Ayub Bouwadi coming to the Premier League, it's really very, very close, and we are waiting to see how things really pan out. But for this player known as Rodri, everyone is looking at Enzo Maresca on how he will behave without having a Rodri. That is really very important, because he has 6s in the names of Nicolas Gonzalez, 1, Elliot Anderson, 2, and Ayub Bouwadi, who is on his way to the side of Manchester City. So, if that's the case, I tell you that it's obviously gonna turn out that he needs to choose out on his double pivot he's obviously gonna be playing with, because in that double pivot, Elliot Anderson is a must start. That is it. You must have him because no team benches a player of 117 million. You remember when Man City went ahead to bring in Jack Grealish at 100 million pounds, they never at any one point not play him. Even the game of the Community Shield, they went ahead of to take him to Wembley. So the same applies to this guy known as Elliot Anderson. So they're trying to build their midfield on Elliot Anderson, and I just can't wait to see how Elliot Anderson will behave in such a kind of situation where Rodri would have gone ahead to obviously help him grow into the team. But you also have to really give Elliot Anderson a benefit of doubt. And what's that benefit of doubt? That maybe Rodri would have gone ahead to overshadow him. I would have gone to be the man that is driving that midfield. You understand? So he wants to be the metronome of that midfield of Man City. We're waiting to see how things will pan out. Are they going to play him as a number 8 or a number 6? Because Ayub Buwadi and Nico Gonzalez, I think they are better shielders of the ball in there for you. So we just can't wait to see how Man City will look in this coming season. So that is the hugest challenge that we're yet to see. And by the way, let me look at their games. Man City, when they're playing their first game, their first preseason game. Man City, where are you? Man City are playing. By the way, guys, on Saturday, we are having very many huge games in there for you. The friendlies in there for you, because Man City is playing Inter Milan. I just can't wait to see how Man City will look in there for you. Then Man United is also playing on that particular day at 16 hours. Atletico Madrid versus Man United. Chelsea versus Spurs is another one coming in through over the weekend. And it will come in through around midday. That is it. So let's wait and see how things will pan out for the side of Man City, because I need to see them play without Rodri and see how they'll obviously look when they're playing against Inter Milan. So that is it. So from Madrid, let's obviously go to a side known as Barcelona. One of the players that they wanted to move on has always been Alejandro Balde. But he has come out and spoken about his summer exit from Barcelona. He said, I'm not leaving Barca. Barca is my home. I've been in this club for 16 years, all my life. I want to succeed here. My mind is here. What I think about is continuing for many more years. He told Sport in there for you. So, this guy, he's good. And with Madrid trying to raise in money to buy in players, so with Barcelona trying to raise money to buying players, they wanted to move on very many homegrown players. And one of those was supposed to be Alejandro Balde. And with the deal of Cancelo to the side of Barcelona stalling, I think Balde's departure will obviously become hard. And it has already gone ahead to become hard. So let's wait and see how things will pan out for Alejandro Balde. But he's a good left back. And though for Spain, though he was nowhere near. He was nowhere near to obviously coming through and put in a very huge shift in there for you. So, when you look at Alejandro Balde, he's one of those players. He's one of those players that I believe Barcelona will keep if at all they don't get in João Cancelo. But the moment they get in João Cancelo, I think they'll let him go. So, your reactions are welcome in the comment section below about Madrid approaching Man City for Rodri. And Alejandro Balde coming out loud that he's not obviously going to be leaving the side of Barcelona. He's there to stay, and he's obviously going to come up and obviously see to it that he stays at a side known as Barcelona. So guys, thank you very much for watching in through. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having pure fun wherever you are. And continue to subscribe because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers onto this beautiful channel. We out. Bye-bye.